Ready for medical career growth? Yes, you are in the right place. Hello, this is Dr. Neema Bish, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. As a founder of Career in Pharma, our mission is to guide medical professionals towards remarkable success in the pharma industry. With a track record of over 700 plus students trained and placed into various premier pharma companies, we are here to elevate your journey.
Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all to Career in Pharma, and in today's video we are going to discuss a very important topic which is really very underestimated thing which we don't think whenever we are looking for job, because this is equally important other than other factors which are required to get a job inside pharma sector or any corporate sector or any industry for that matter. So today we are going to discuss about what all documents are required whenever you are you are done with your interview process and you have to submit the documents. Okay, so please remember one thing, that you have to be ready with all your documents before you give interview itself, because what happens, many times I have seen people, they have cleared their interview also, they are very good with knowledge, everything, but when the company asks for documents for submission so that they can send offer letter, and then they don't have complete document with them. So just because of incomplete documentation they miss the opportunity. Yes, so it should not happen with you. That's why I'm going to discuss what all documents are important whenever you are ready to search job. Okay, before interview process itself you should be ready with these documents. So it is not that you need documents from day one of your applying, but better you should be ready with your documents before you apply for job, because as soon as what happens, sometimes whenever any company is hiring you, they are hiring you for some urgent opening, and in that case for any urgent opening they need to do from interview till your selection to documents, they will just finish it in 7 to 10 days. Then you will not have enough time with you to arrange the documents. So try to arrange it before you apply, but please make sure before you join any interview, by that time you should be having all the documents, at least before you take the final offer form from the company. Because for the job you are trying so hard, right? You are putting so much of time, energy and effort, and at the end if you clear interview, and then also your candidature can be cancelled at any point of time just because you had incomplete documents or you had fake documents. Also, don't furnish any document which you can't justify, which the experience letter you can't show. No fake documents, no fake experience, because company do have a very strong background verification check. They do strong background verification check for each and every employee. They have vendors to do these background verifications. So don't think that if I will furnish some document, who is going to check, who is going to come to that city? No, they are going to check, they are going to do background verification at their end. So they have exclusive, companies have exclusive vendors for just doing background verifications job. So please try to be honest and smart in overall journey. Honest, and why is smart? Because while furnishing the documents also, please do it smartly, not just to to write something in resume. It should not happen you are doing for that, right? So be honest, be smart. Whatever you are telling in your resume, that you should be able to justify through your document. So whatever experience you are writing in your resume, whatever education you are writing in your resume, for everything you need to have document. Yes, and let's say if for anything you don't have document but you have a reasonable answer with you which you can justify, in that case also it's fine, but don't fake anything. Okay, so in short, there should not be any discrepancy between what you write in your resume, what you say in your interview, and at the end what all documents you have. All this should be matching. Yes, so simple, just match entire things. Yes, now few companies, they not know Now in few companies, they will not even process your resume for interview if you don't have documents. Now few companies, they will ask documents once you clear the interview and before they provide you the offer letter. Okay, so always better to have all the documents in advance. Yeah. And let's say if you get any HR call where they are telling you that you need to document from day one, and if in case you don't have and you need some time to do so, please discuss with HR so that accordingly they can schedule your interview, and in the meantime you can arrange all your documents. Yes. Now I will talk about the documents for 3 types of candidates. Okay, 3 types of candidate means one is college pass out, okay, who just finished their graduation. Now what all documents they should have. Other, I talk about people who have few years of clinical experience, yeah, with not handsome salary, means they were not filing tax, they don't have any PF, PF thing and all those stuff. And third type of candidate are those who are working in some organized structure where they are filing ITR also, and they are working in big hospital or maybe some government sector. Yeah. So in these 3 segments we are going to talk about. So once you are college pass out, okay, once you are just fresh, means you don't have any experience, you are just a college pass out, right? So in that case, what documents should be there? Means recent college pass out, maybe graduated in 2024 or 23, or after completing graduation you were preparing for some exams, okay, but you were not able to clear the exam and now want to start the job. So in this scenario, what all documents you should be having is, definitely first of all you need to have your resume, okay, and where you can even mention your gap, because what happens, in every resume HR looks for the flow chronology. Means let's say if you completed your graduation in 2022 and then you are directly in 2024 going for applying for some job, then this gap, what you did in that gap, the recruiter is going to check that. So please mention that gap. You can mention about that gap in the resume itself, like from 2022 to 2023 preparing for some XYZ exam, like that you can write. After that you should be having photographs with you, passport photograph, formal one. Then you should be having all your educational certificates, your high school, your intermediate, and then graduation. Apart from that, let's say you did some certificate or diploma course, for that also please have the document. Then if you are a clinician doctor, then you should be having internship completion certificate. So it should not happen that you have not finished your internship. Although, even though if you have finished your internship, you should be having your internship completion certificate also. So if not permanent, at least get provisional degree or provisional certificate from your college. Then you should be having your identity card like PAN card, Aadhaar, passport, yeah. So if guys you don't have PAN card, then please apply today, because PAN is very important when you come to job. Yes, because everything is related to your PAN card, PAN number. Then you should be having residence proof like passport, electricity bill, and like I already said, if you have done any sort of diploma certificate, that also you should be having. So this is for people who don't have any job experience, they are fresh college pass out. So what happens, if you are fresh college pass out, definitely there are not so much of document to furnish, complexity is not there, because there will be no PF thing, no salary statement, no experience letter. All which you need is your educational documents, yeah, apart from your identity, address and your identity proof, right? That is the only thing. Now second category of people are people who completed their graduation maybe few years back. Now they have few years of clinical or any other experience where the salary was not very good, or maybe you were just doing part-time or freelancing, okay. So in that case, what all documents you should be having? Because why it is important to discuss, because people think that they are just getting very less salary or they are doing freelancing, so there is no need to worry about the documents, okay. But let me tell you, this also holds a lot of importance, because when you are going to mention this experience of your freelancing, part-time, whatever you are doing in the resume, then definitely recruiter company is going to ask you for that also. So in that case, what all documents you need is your resume, again photographs, educational certificates, 10th, 12th, graduation, post-graduation, internship completion certificate if you are a clinician, doctor, identity card like PAN card, Aadhaar card, passport, residence proof, then experience letter and salary slips. Yeah, doesn't matter wherever you are working, if it's part-time, whatever salary you are getting, please always take experience letter in written from your employer. So let's say if you are working in some clinic for even 3 years, please take that experience letter. Yeah, if you are doing freelancing for some agencies, something, for that also please ask experience letter. Yeah, please take this. Along with that, company also need your salary slip. So what happens, when you are doing a freelancing job, definitely you won't get salary slips, but in that case you can show your bank statement. So always try to get your salary in your account. Doesn't matter if you are just getting 5,000, 10,000 or whatever it is. Try to get from employer that salary in your bank account only. Yes, if in case they can't provide you salary slips, please get the salary in account so that you can show the bank statement to the to the companies. Then again, your additional certificates of any diploma, any sort of thing you have done additionally, and ITR filing details. See, although it is not mandatory because not everyone is filing their ITR in India, people think that if I come in tax bracket then only I have to do. No, nothing like that. Even if you don't fall in tax bracket, it is always advisable to go for ITR filing. But yeah, not everyone is doing so, but if you are doing, you can furnish that document also. Now third and last category is doctors, dentists, pharmacists, or any graduate sort of thing. If you already worked in any corporate hospital companies where you got a very good salary and you also come in tax bracket, in that case what you can do is, what all documents you need is, first of all, again, resume. See, few documents going to be same for all the categories, like your resume, your educational qualification documents, your passport photographs, your identity proofs. Just it's a matter of your experience and the salary which you are getting through that experience, that going to differentiate you from others in terms of documents. So if you are already holding experience, then in that case documents which required are again resume, photographs, educational certificates, internship completion certificate, identity card like PAN card, Aadhaar card, passport, residence proof, appraisal letter in current and past company. Okay, so let's say if you get some reward, get some appraisal from your companies, then please always save those appraisal letters also, because it helps. It shows that how much potential candidate you are, how much responsible you are in your job. So have those appraisal letter in safe in a folder. Then relieving letters from present and past companies, offer letter also from present and past companies. So just keep saving all these documents. Any salary hike letter if you got from your past company or present company, then definitely if you did any additional courses, for that you need to have certificate, diploma. And then form 16A from your current and past company, form 16A. Then payslip from your current and past company for at least 3 months. So you should be having at least 3 months of your payslip. And then form 26 as per current and past company, and PF documents. Okay. Now very important. Let's say if you worked for 5 years and you were getting good salary, PF, everything was there, but after that you did not work for 2-3 years. So make sure that your PF account is active. Make sure that you have either you have withdrawn the account or you have just transferred your PF to some bank or maybe to the prospects company where you are going to join. Because if your PF account is dormant, in that case also your chances of missing that job opportunity is very high. So please make sure to have an active PF account as well. And you must submit, like I already said, 26A, form 26A as per current and past companies. And always link your UAN number. UAN number is the unique I guess some number, I don't remember the full form, but it's related to your PF account. Okay, so you have to link the UN number with the Aadhaar number on the Provident Fund site, that is Employee Provident Fund Organization, EPFO site. There you have to link your UAN with the Aadhaar number. Yeah, and that is very important, so that company can also do the background verification regarding your Provident Fund account after going through the EPF website. Okay, so this is for experienced people. So very important, see, if you are just fresher college pass out, no complexity will be there. And when you are already in an organized structure where you are getting a good handsome salary, you have ITR documents, everything, then also it won't be much difficult because you are already getting all the standard documents. Most problem comes to those people who are not working in organized structure, who are getting very less salary. So in that case, always from the day one, tell your employer that I will work only when I get the proper document from you, because I need to furnish this document to other companies also where I will work in future. Okay, so please take care of this. And just a few points I want to highlight is, if your PF account is dormant, then get it activated. Background verification checks happen just to verify these details. Okay, so please don't fake any documents. So there are many companies, many vendors who do background verifications like Matrix, PS India, KPMG. So these are the companies who just are there to do the background verification for the companies of their employees. Okay, so try to be honest. Gap verification is there, then definitely gap also you should be able to justify that gap. Even these background verification guys do gap verification check also. Yeah. And at an experience level, when you already holding experience or doing job somewhere, in that case you have to share your manager's mail ID and phone number for reference check for the company you are going to leave. Give all the things correct and accurate. Don't think that no one is going to check, let's do something my own, let's write some number on my own. No, never do this. Try to be honest while writing your resume, while giving your documents. No fake or mock document should be there. Yes. And very important, no company is going to ask you hard copy of your documents. They always ask for soft copy. Okay, original document no one is going to take. Just you have to scan your documents, send the soft copy to the companies. And no companies take any money to do the background verification. Okay, so please be aware of fraud. And also please ask, many people they ask that, when I apply, the company portal is asking for PAN, Aadhaar, should I submit my details because it can be fake. So it is not normal, because always whenever you apply through company portal or anywhere, or if any recruiter is sending you any link, they need to have your identity proof. So for that they are going to ask PAN, Aadhaar, whatever is there. Okay, so no need to worry or scared that some fake will happen or fraud will happen. That is a normal routine procedure. Yes. So very important things about documents I have already discussed, and I hope you got the clarity what all documents are required before you join any company. And very important for experienced people, please get your documentation first and then just apply for job, because it should not happen that you miss the opportunity just because of incomplete documentation. It happened with one of our student, towards the end when he was about to submit the document, he was not able to furnish the documents. Okay, because the student's company was not giving, the hospital was not providing the documents to the person. Okay, so please be ready with your documents, all the documents in advance. Yeah, this is very important aspect, one of the important aspect of getting job opportunities. Yes. So that's all about today's video, and I hope you got clarity over at what stage you are, what all documents you need to furnish. If you think that I missed any document which additionally is required or company is asking, please feel free to comment in the comment section so that more people can become aware of that, and we also can become aware of that. That will be a big help for others, for us. Also, if you have any doubt in any document like how to furnish it, then also you can write us in the comment below, and I will try my best to read all the comments and reply to each and every comment. Yes, so this is all for today's documents video. We'll be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, aware, healthy and updated, and keep exploring new things. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit a like button, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and colleagues, because they should also not miss any job opportunity just because of lack of documents. Yeah, that's a lot about this video. Will be coming soon, and have a nice day. Bye bye.